Are you looking for affordable luxury in one of the best neighborhoods in the entire country? Guys, this place has an amazing school district and it's one of the premier new developments here in Southern California. We are here at Shea Homes' newest development called Crestview at Summit and Orchard Hills. I absolutely love this model home. I can't wait to show it to you. So come with me and let's check it out. Welcome to another new construction home tour. I'm Theus, founder and broker of Hoffman Theus, and I help my clients win in this LA real estate market through sheer competence and through a spirit of excellence. And we would love to plug you into our proven track record of success. Now today, we are going to start our tour the way we always do on this channel, and that's gonna be on the exterior of this property. Now, as I turn around, I absolutely love the exterior. Shea Homes has done such a great job with the design of their elevations here. Now, they have 4 different models to choose from, and I'm gonna be making videos for each one of these models, so stay tuned for that. I'll put links to descriptions to those videos. Now, for this one here, we have a very Spanish style home. We have the Spanish tiles up top here, and they did a really nice stone tile that goes along the exterior right here of the property. I think it looks great. I love the design that they went with right here on the driveway. That looks really cool. And of course, we have this really nice contemporary garage door here. Looks like one solid piece. Of course, it breaks up into like 4 pieces once you start opening the door. It looks really cool. I absolutely love it. The other thing I do want to call out is that on this particular development, Shea Homes will not do your landscaping. We talk about this all the time on the channel. They're going to deliver this to you with a very regular concrete driveway, and then everything else is just going to be dirt. And you have 1 year from the time you move in to go ahead and call out a landscaping contractor, have them come out and design a nice front yard for you and a nice backyard before the HOA comes knocking on your door. So anyway, I can't wait to show you guys the rest of this home. So come with me and let's go ahead and check it out. Now, as I walk inside this home, the first thing I love about this place is that you have this nice, long, wide hallway. I think it's fantastic. You've heard me say this in other videos, but I love when you have all this wall space because you get to adorn it with whatever artwork you like. Now, in this particular model, they decided to do the nice millwork wall paneling here. It looks really good. And then over here on this side, they left it with a nice large mirror, so I love that. Now let's take this time and let's talk about the details of this home. Now this home can be configured in a 4-bedroom or a 5-bedroom. It can come with 4.5 baths up to 5.5 baths, and it's about 3,260 square feet, and it has a starting price right at $3.5 million. Now, I want to start the tour right here in this open floor plan living room. As I walk around the dining room area over here into the living room, you guys can see they have this amazing fireplace over here. Now they outlaid this in a really nice marble tile. I love it. It looks really nice. And then they did the nice gas fireplace, which does light up. It changes to about 30 different colors that you can choose from with the remote, which is fantastic. The other thing I really love about this living room is that you do get the 10-foot ceilings in here. So that's pretty good. When you have the high ceilings like this, it just makes the whole space feel a lot bigger. And then I also love these huge picture windows that we have here that face towards the back of the property, letting in a lot of natural sunlight. And of course, if you choose a lot that has views, then guess what? You're gonna have all these amazing views right here from your living room. Now, as we come around over here on this side, you can see how this flows right into the formal dining area here. Now, this seats about 8 people. You could technically put a larger table right here if you wanted to. That seats about 10. You still have enough space over there to put like a nice little china cabinet like they have displayed over there. And then you get the nice picture windows over here as well too. So based on this place facing south, you have the west this way, so you would get the nice sunset coming in. And then you get nice views of the little outdoor section they have here because this is a corner lot. Now, you might not choose a corner lot. You can still choose this particular model, but if you do choose a corner lot, then you'll have a nice little side yard as well too. Now, as we flow around this way with the open floor plan, we're inside this amazing kitchen. I love the kitchen. I think it's just the right size for a house that's about 3,200 square feet. I love the large kitchen island that they have here. We have the quartz countertop. It looks good. You can see right over here, they have about 4 different stools here, which makes it really easy when you're entertaining guests or your family members. Of course, this is the place that your family's probably gonna hang out the most and eat dinner and things like that. Over here, we have all this cabinet space throughout the entire kitchen, which I think is great. I love how they did the display china cabinets built right in. Very Spanish style, right? So I actually grew up in a craftsman style home. I meant to say very craftsman style. I actually grew up, the house I grew up in was a craftsman from 1913, and it had very similar built-ins like this. So I like how it kind of is a throwback to that craftsman California style that we have here that we're so used to. I also love the backsplash they went with throughout the entire kitchen. I think that looks fantastic. Now over here, of course, we're gonna have our Sub-Zero refrigerator here. Huge refrigerator, looks great. They have the little water dispenser right over here as well too. And then over here on this side, we're gonna have our nice convection microwave, which is fantastic. Now, as we come around on this side, we do have our form style sink. And then of course they have the nice high-end Cove dishwasher here. And then behind me, this is going to be one of my favorite pieces you can have in the kitchen. It's the 48-inch 6-burner Wolf stove that has the dual ovens here, bacon oven on this side, and you have your larger oven over here on this side. So that's pretty cool. So I absolutely love the appliances that actually come with this particular style home. And then as we walk through here, we're gonna have a nice sized pantry. It is an under the stairs pantry, so it's pretty large. They did a good job incorporating that with the staircase that's above here. So that's gonna be our kitchen. All right, now, if you watch this channel, you know my favorite part of any home is gonna be the backyard space. As we come out here, we have this amazing covered patio. I love it. They have the built-in recessed lights here, and they even decided to install some heaters to show you what you can do. And something we see all the time in a space like this is usually they'll put a ceiling fan here too. So if it's too hot, you can cool off. And in the winter time, when it gets a little chilly outside at night, you can still have the heaters here, which I think is pretty awesome. Now come with me this way. They did a really good job on this backyard here, considering that it's not the hugest space in the world, but I love how they added a nice deep pool over here. And then we have this huge Spanish style home. It looks really great with the same stone tiles that they did in the front of the house. They added right here in the backyard. Over here, we have this additional space here with a nice little lounge chair. I love this particular lounge chair. I think it's really cool furniture to have in your backyard. But you know, if you were entertaining, you could have a DJ here, you could have a bartender here. So there's so much you could do with this space over here. And then as we come around, like I said, there's a nice little side yard over here. So you have even more additional seating over here on this side. So I like that as well too. I think that's fantastic when you have a nice little side yard on a corner lot. That's one of the advantages of having a corner lot. And then of course, as I step around this way, you can see all the way around this entire backyard, we just have all these incredible views right here. So I love it. I love Orchard Hills because of the fact that all of the different developments we have here, which we have several developers at different points on the hill, offer you different style views. So this is going to be the lowest development of Orchard Hills. And then we have the Brookfield, and then we have the Toll Brothers that go higher and higher. So you get better and better views as you go up the hill. Now, of course, as you go up the hill, the price point rises with you. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me and I can talk to you about all the different developments here at Orchard Hills. All right, now I'm excited to show you guys the rest of this home. But before I do, let's talk about what it looks like if you want to move forward on one of these projects. So step number 1 is going to be to reach out to me so I can meet you out here at the model homes and I can personally tour you through each home so we can determine if this is even the right project for you. I would love to do that. And guess what? If you bring me here, then they'll allow me to help you throughout the rest of the process. If you come to the sales office without me, they won't let me help you through the rest of the process. And there's a tremendous benefit that comes along with using a realtor like myself to purchase a new construction home like this. I can negotiate better terms for you, a better price, and oversee the entire build process because guess what? You're probably busy. Now, step number 2 is going to be to fill out the financial questionnaire and get pre-approved with the builder's lender. Now, you might already have your own lending out there and you might already have friends that are lenders, but it is still beneficial to kind of get pre-approved with the builder because they offer tremendous incentives if you decide to go with their lender. And honestly, based on my experience, their lenders tend to have a really good rate. So I really do encourage all my clients to go ahead, get pre-approved with the builder's lender. If you already have your own lender, you can compare the two and let them battle it out to give you the best rate, right? Now, step number 3 is going to be to pick your lot. So there's several available lots depending on what phase of the project that we're in. So we're gonna look and see which lot works best for you based on what you're looking for, what direction you want your house to face, what type of views you want, if you don't even want views, if you do want views. So all of these things are things you have to take into consideration before you choose what home you want. And then step number 4 is going to be to put down your deposit. Now here at Shea Homes, they just do a $100,000 deposit. That's gonna allow you to lock in the home. Then from there, we're going to schedule your appointment at the design center. And then whatever upgrades you choose, you're going to need to do a 20% deposit on those upgrades. So that's the process. Of course, you're gonna have more questions. Please feel free to reach out to me so I can walk you through the process. Now, let's continue our tour. Now, as we come over here, this is going to be our bonus room of the house. This is how you can configure the home to be a 5-bedroom. Now they are showing it to you as a nice office space here. I think it's pretty cool the way they did this. They did the really nice built-ins over here, which look great. Now, of course, if you wanted to do something like this in this space, you're gonna call out a millwork contractor to come in and build something like this out for you. Or if you're interested, like I said, this can totally be an additional downstairs bedroom, which will allow this to be a 5-bedroom home. Now, as we step out, we're gonna come down this hallway here. I do wanna point out that this door right here is the door that you're gonna use to come into the home the most, because this door leads to your 2-car garage. New construction homes, they always tend to lock this door, so I can't show it to you, but you've all seen a garage before, right? Now, let's come down the hallway this way. We're gonna head back towards the front door here, and we are gonna make a right into the downstairs suite. I love when a home comes with a downstairs suite because you might have a family member that doesn't want to tackle stairs, right? And so they have a really nice, comfortable room that they can live in. I like the size of this room. It's a very nice size room. That's one thing I do like about Shea Homes, that they give you really decent sized room, especially for the value. Now, as we come over here, we have a nice little hallway section here. We do have a nice little sliding closet right over here as well too. And then we're gonna step into our ensuite bathroom over here. Very spacious ensuite bathroom. This is a 3/4 bathroom. Now you can have this designed as a full bath with a bathtub here, just in case you have somebody that does want to take baths. And it comes with a nice little single vanity sink downstairs suite. All right, now right over here, this is gonna be our hallway. Before we get to the downstairs suite, we have a nice little coat closet as soon as you walk in the front door. So when your guests come in, they can put their coats there. And then of course, right over here, we are going to have our powder room. So this is gonna be the bathroom that's gonna service most of the guests that you're having over. So that's awesome that we do get a nice powder room. Now, as we come around this way, we're gonna walk back down the hallway here, and we are gonna go upstairs and check out the rest of the bedrooms. Now, before we go up there, I wanna remind you guys that we put together the relocation guide. So many of you guys watching this are thinking about relocating here to Los Angeles from all over the world or all over the country. We put together an awesome guide that's gonna answer a lot of questions and let you know exactly what it takes to make that happen. All of the details for that are going to be in the description below. So if you're interested, make sure you check that out. Now let's come upstairs. All right, so as I come upstairs, we have our upstairs landing right in the loft here. I love this loft. It's a huge loft. I like a nice large loft because it allows you to really do whatever you want with this space. It really is another bonus space you have in the house. I've seen people turn this into an office. I love when people turn it into like a really cool gaming area where you have like a pool table and arcade games. I think that's my favorite that I've seen a lot of my clients do. And then most people, like 90% of people and most of my clients, do turn it into a space like this where you have a nice couch, more like a little private upstairs family entertainment area. Everybody can be on their devices, watching movies together and things like that. So I love an awesome loft. All right, now I want to show you guys the 3 bedrooms that we have up here. Let's start with the laundry room. Before we head over to that laundry room, I do want to remind you that I put together my Savvy Seller Guide. A lot of you guys out there that want to buy a house like this might have to sell your current home. And if you're here in Southern California, I would love to assist you with that. So I put together a guide that has all my tips and tricks on how I'm able to take your home, put it on the market, and get results for you the very first day. So if you're interested, go ahead. All the details for that are in the description below. Now come with me because we're going to step into this nice large laundry room. You know, having a nice large laundry room is important, especially when you have a large family. You actually end up spending a lot of time in your laundry room. I like how they put the side-by-sides right here and they've built this nice little countertop, perfect for folding clothes and things like that. You got some more space up here. We got a nice little sink here, plenty of cabinet space to store all of your cleaning supplies and things like that. And you even get this cool little pantry over here as well too. That could be a linen closet or it could be, you know, a nice pantry for keeping all your cleaning supplies. So So I think that's pretty cool. Now, as we step out of here, we're gonna make a right, and then we're gonna make another right and come around to our second guest bedroom of this house here. Another nice sized room. Like I said, Shea Home actually does really well with giving you nice room spaces. This is going to be a queen size bed that we have here. We have 2 dresser drawers on each side, so you have a sense of the scale of this room. We have a nice dresser drawer across the wall as well too. They put a cool mirror here. You probably won't want to put a TV there, right? And then over here, we're still gonna have our ensuite bathroom over here, which is pretty fantastic. We have our single vanity sink here. We have a nice shower, nice sized bathroom here. Now, of course, if you want, you can design this so you can put a bathtub in here. And that's something that we'll be discussing when we go to the design center. All right, now as we step out the second guest bedroom, we're gonna come right across the little hallway here, and we are in our 3rd bedroom of this house. I like this room. They gave it a very masculine motif. It looks pretty good. Nice size room as well. This room is about the same size as the last one we just saw. As you can see, once again, queen size bed. We have dresser drawers on each side, more furniture on this side. So pretty spacious room. Now come over here with me because I do want to show you over here, the closet configuration is a little bit different on this particular one. On this one, we have a cool little walk-in closet right over here. So let me step inside and show you. You know, it's pretty nice size. I can stretch my arms out in here, so I love that. And then as we step out the walk-in closet, we come over here into our ensuite bathroom. What I do like is that this home, every room does have an ensuite bathroom, so that's pretty fantastic. Single vanity sink, and we have this nice little shower over here. Like I said in the last room, of course, you can upgrade that to a bathtub if you wanted to. Now, I'm super excited to show you the primary suite. Before I do, wanted to remind you that I'm here to hold your hand and guide you through the home buying or home selling process. I'm a real estate broker. I've been doing this for over 17 years, about to be going on 18 years that I've been in the real estate business. I'm an expert at what I do, and I love helping my clients. Like I always say, I challenge you to go online and see if you can find a negative review about me. Guess what? You won't, because I go above and beyond for every single client, and I would love to do the same thing for you. All my contact information is below in the description, or scan the QR code that's on the screen. Now let's check out this primary suite. It's so awesome. Now, as we step inside this room, it's huge. I love how big it is. It's so spacious. Of course, because this home is facing south, we have daylight all day, so we get plenty of natural light. But I feel like there's just so much you can do with this space in here. Now, this is a California king size bed, one of the largest beds you can buy. Of course, we have plenty of space on each side of it. We even have some nice furniture over here in front of these large picture windows. And what I love most is how you can just stand here, you get these amazing views. It's so inspirational. You know, you need to be inspired, because you got to wake up every day and go pay this mortgage, right? So you want to love your home, and I think that this bedroom provides that for you. I love the lighting fixture, and you know what else I love about this particular primary suite is that it does have 10-foot ceilings. So you get the large ceiling, so it just makes the room feel so large and big. Now come over here, because I'm going to show you this amazing primary bathroom. It looks great. As I step inside this bathroom, actually the first thing that stands out to me is this really cool flooring they went with. It has the nice little metal pieces inside the design, so I think that's really cool. I also love that you do get the dual vanity sinks, the separate dual vanity sinks. So you got your own sink on this side. Your partner got their sink over here on this side, which is fantastic. We have this beautiful soaking tub over here, large soaking tub. And of course, you can choose all the different fixtures and the way this is going to be designed when we get to the design center. We also have amazing picture windows right here. They even put the shutters up so you can close those if you want the privacy. And then I love the shower over here. You got a nice large shower. Step inside here for you. It's huge, pretty big. You got the nice little bench over here as well too. The only thing I would add on this shower at the design center is I definitely would do a rain head. I think rain heads are really cool, but some people don't like them. I have clients that tell me they don't like them. A lot of my lady clients don't like rain heads. I guess it messes the hair up. I don't know, it's crazy. I think they're really cool. Now, as we step over here, we have our really nice closet. They did a really nice build out here. Now, of course, the closet comes pretty standard with just bars that go around the closet, but you can take those right out, bring in your contractor, they can build out whatever type closet you want. I like this one, it looks good. They got the built-in drawers right here. You get a nice mirror here. I like how they have the display cabinets. I think it's pretty fantastic. Now, in the comments, I want you to tell me Now that you've seen this home, who do you think is the right buyer for a new construction home just like this? All right, guys, you've seen this home. I love the design of this home. I think it's perfect. You know, there's so many different developments they're doing here at Orchard Hills, and they have all different price points. And this is gonna be on the lower end of the price points, but you get so much value. So if you're interested, like I said, I would love for you to meet me out here. I'll personally tour you on each model home, and we can even check out the other developments if you're interested in that as well too. There's such a huge benefit that comes along with hiring a realtor like myself to represent you through this entire process. And guess what? You don't even have to pay for it. The developer is going to pay my fee. So you get the best of both worlds. You get a world-class customer service from a very experienced agent, and guess what? You don't even have to pay for it. So it's pretty awesome. Now that's all I have for you guys in this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.